Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to top 4 of Sovereign's Non-Meta Tournament number 4. So if you do want to watch the other top 4 match, go ahead and watch the video that I posted on Monday. And if you do want to join the non-meta tournaments in general, go ahead and watch the video that I posted on Sunday on how to join the tournament number 5, which will be taking place this Saturday. So you have until Friday to sign up. You can sign up as late as Friday at midnight, or up until midnight, obviously. But I digress. Today we have a very interesting match because we have Maticus down at the bottom on Thunder Dragon, and up at the top we have Baloney on Evil Eye. So two very really cool decks, honestly, and I'm more familiar, honestly, with the Thunder Dragon deck than I am with Evil Eye, but we have seen a couple of these matches with Evil Eye, so hopefully we can get right into it, I guess. So Maticus is going to be taking first here, and he's going to start off with a copy of Chaos Space, which is semi-limited, so he got pretty lucky here drawing it in his deck. But yeah, banishing Thunder Dragon Matrix makes sense, or sending it to the grave rather, so you can banish it with Collapse Serpent to special summon it. Then Matrix can go ahead and trigger here and add another copy of Matrix. Then he can go ahead and normal summon this Matrix and link it off into an IP Masquerena. Black Dragon's going to search for White Dragon here, so he can have link material with this IP Masquerena into a unicorn, hopefully. Chaos Space is going to be going ahead and shuffling back this Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, drawing an Allure of Darkness. I don't think that draw could have been any better. Drawing into another copy of Thunder Dragon Fusion, and he's going to go ahead and banish the duo out of his hand here. Since he has 3 Thunder Dragons in his possession banished or in the graveyard, he's going to go ahead and use Thunder Dragon Fusion to go ahead and put them all back, and then he can go ahead and make a copy of Titan. So unfortunately, I think this Instant Fusion is pretty dead in his hand, at least for this turn, but he does have a lot of follow-ups on the next turn, especially since he has a lot of interruption. He can make an IP, discard either the Instant Fusion or the Thunder Dragon Fusion, and just shuffle a card back. He also has the Ghost Ogre as interruption as well, so technically he has 2 forms of interruption with a copy of Thunder Dragon Fusion to follow up for the next turn. So we'll see what he has to do here. Let's see how Baloney navigates this board. So he draws a copy of Cyframe Gamma. Hopefully he can have his opponent play into it. So Terraform Wing's going to search for Evil Eye Pareidolia, and he's going to go ahead and use its effect. And he's going to go into a copy of Surzeal. So interesting thing here. I'm not sure if he's going to do it, but obviously he has this Gamma here, right? So he could just go ahead and set some back row and bait his opponent into activating this IP Masquerena, which would be absolutely insane. Because if he sets this Crackdown and says attempt to enter main phase, then IP Masquerena can attempt to use its effect, getting rid of the White Dragon Wyver Burster and making a Unicorn to shuffle back the back row. And then obviously you can just chain Gamma to either the Unicorn discard or to the IP. Obviously I think you'd want to chain it to the IP since the Unicorn is immune to destruction at that point. So if you chain it to the IP here, you get a Gamma plus a driver, so you can turn that into an Omega. I'm not sure if he's going to do that since I haven't seen this replay yet, but hopefully he does that since he can just make an Omega or just hit for a lot of damage. But we'll see here. So does he normal summon the Surzeal? He does. Okay, so that is really weird. So Surzeal's effect is going to be activated here, and he could go ahead and he could IP. He could Ogre the IP and negate it, essentially. So yeah, he could just Ghost Ogre it, so I guess that is also an option here. I don't think I would do that though, since I think I would just hold this Ghost Ogre for something more important on the next turn. So I think that the Gamma would have been a better play here, but yeah, he's just gonna Ogre it. Then he's going to go ahead and search for this copy of Repose, and obviously IP resolves without effect since it has to link off, but it has nothing to link off with. And then, oh, he's not searching for Repose? Maybe he's searching Surzeal? He's searching Pareidolia? Okay, that's a very interesting choice. I'm not sure why he's doing that, but he's going to use this copy of Surzeal to attack. And then he's going to I assume take the damage and then use Pareidolia's effect to go ahead and banish a card on the field. Oh, it's also it takes the damage to your opponent. Okay, that's actually what it is. I thought it banished. Maybe I'm thinking of a different card, but still taking the or is it if your Evil Eye monster... Oh, it's only if your monster's attacked and while Evil Eye or Celine is in your spell and trap zone. So your monster has to be attacked and Celine has to be on your spell and trap zone. So good thing that these duelists caught that. And it looks like he's just going to set 2 copies of Crackdown, which might be enough here, honestly. So we'll see. Drawing another copy of Ghost Ogre for turn. Thunder Dragon Fusion is going to be used here, and that's going to be chained with a copy of Crackdown, taking this copy of Titan, and then he can go ahead and search for a copy of Thunder Dragon Roar, and then Thunder Dragon Fusion is going to be activated here to special summon Kaminari Attack, and then the Crackdown is going to be activated on that as well, just to take his monster. And looks like Ghost Ogre is going to be normal summoned here, synchroing, or rather linking into a Phoenix. Phoenix is going to discard this Ghost Ogre, take the Crackdown, give me back that Kaminari Attack, so he can go ahead and obviously search for a copy of Thunder Dragon Roar, and then he can go ahead and banish it with the Roar into a copy of Titan, which will trigger Roar here to special summon Dark from the deck, and then he can go ahead and link that off with the Phoenix into a Unicorn, discarding the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and shuffling the Pareidolia back, and then the Dark is going to use its effect to go ahead and search for a Thunder Dragon Fusion. Then not Thunder Dragon Fusion, Thunder Dragon. Then Thunder Dragon should be using the effect here, and then chain Titan's effect to take the Crackdown, give me that Titan back, and search for a copy of Thunder Dragon, and then he can use the Thunder Dragon chain Titan to pop the Surzeal, search for a copy of Thunder Dragon, and obviously this is 6,400 damage right here, so this should be a pretty swift game number 2 here, and he's just gonna go ahead and fusion into Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, I assume for the flex here, just because he can, you know, extra damage on the board, why not? So it looks like we are going to be going ahead and going into game number 2. I think there was actually a practical use into summoning that Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, since it puts the Thunder Dragons into the deck so we could pop on the next turn, but so yeah, I don't think it was actually a flex, I think it was actually a smart play. Terraforming is going to be searching for a copy of Pareidolia, and then Pareidolia is going to be searching for a copy of Surzeal, and then Surzeal is going to be normal summoned here and use the effect to search for a copy of Celine. Celine is going to be activated on this copy of Surzeal, and then he's going to set a defeat as well as a Crackdown and pass his turn. Maticus is going to be starting his turn here. A copy of Allure of Darkness is going to be activated, and Dror is going to be using the effect here to special summon Dark from the deck. Crackdown is going to be activated on Dark. He's just going to go ahead and take that. Solar is going to be used its effect to go ahead and send Matrix to the grave, and then Hawk is going to be using its effect to, I assume, revive back the Roar. I could be wrong here. No, he's going to be reviving back Matrix. Okay. And that's going to get a token off of Solar. Solar's going to link off into a Link Karibo, and he's going to link those into a Phoenix. Phoenix is going to discard this copy of Hawk, and that's going to, I assume, pop the Crackdown. And he also gets the effect of Surzeal to go ahead and banish something as well, which will destroy a special summon monster your opponent controls. So destroying the Phoenix. Phoenix will still resolve, and it will still technically get the draw, since Phoenix only checks on the activation if it was co-linked, since it says if this card was co-linked when this effect was activated. So when this effect was activated is the important part of text right here. So since it's not currently he does draw after, or maybe he has to search or something. Oh, he's searching and then drawing. Okay, so that's why he's doing that. Okay, but yeah, so it does check on activation, not on resolution. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so they're just clearing that up in the chat here. So Cosmic Cyclone is going to be activated here. A copy of Evil Eye Defeat is going to be chained to that to target a monster on the field or up to 2 and then return them to hand. So I'm assuming he's just going to return this Link Karibo as well as the Dark. They're going back to hand. Okay, perfect. So we did fix the game state there. Chaos Space is going to be activated here, discarding this Thunder Dragon Dark, and then he can just banish it for white, and then he can use Dark's effect to search for Thunder Dragon, and then he can go ahead and use this Thunder Dragon Fusion, shuffling 3 back. And then he can go ahead and summon Titan, use the effect of Thunder Dragon, pop the field spell, Thunder Dragon, then chain Titan, pop the Celine, chain or Thunder Dragon, and then he can go ahead and attack. Actually, this is a permanent boost, but it looks like he's just doing it to get the search, I assume, possibly. We'll see if he has any darks or lights engrave he wants to banish. I'm actually not sure. That's really weird. But yeah, searching for Dark. I'm not sure exactly why he's doing that, but looks like Titan is going to be attacking over for 600, I believe. And then banishing the white to get the Dark. And then, oh, I guess it was for the Chaos base. That makes sense to go ahead and draw a card. So drawing into Denko Sekka, pretty useless here, but, you know. Maybe Humongous is going to come down. We'll see. Celine is going to be hitting the Spell Trap Zone, and a copy of Medusa is going to be normal summon to target a Evil Eye card in the grave and add it to hand. So he's going to go ahead and chain Matrix, chain Titan. Titan's going to pop the Medusa, and then the Medusa is going to resolve to add Surziel. This Titan's permanently at 3,700, so I think this is honestly game here since this is 35. So we'll see here. Hopefully he doesn't activate any monster effects, since that would just lock him under Gamma, but he's going to normal summon Denko, play around those back row, which he already knows is Celine anyways, and looks like Fusion's going to add Roar. Oh, he's going to Roar? Okay, no Titan here? Or no Gamma here? That's really interesting that he's not opting to use a Gamma on this Roar or anything like that. But yeah, second Titan, and then Titan's effect to pop the back row, search for a Thunder Dragon, and then he's going to... Yeah, I guess that's it. He probably thought a little too late on this copy of Gamma, so that's a little unfortunate. He probably should have negated the Roar a couple turns ago, but or not a couple turns ago, but a couple plays ago. So yeah, without all that said, it looks like Maticus is going to be moving on into the finals with Thunder Dragon, and he'll be playing against, if you don't want spoilers here, go ahead and stop the video right now, but he will be playing against Ipone, who's on Trap Trick, so it'll be a very interesting final. And yeah, Bologna is going to be going ahead and playing in the third place match, obviously against Goblimation, who lost the top 4 match as well. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys in the third place match.